echoes of creation, the voice of the record. In the beginning, there was silence, not a silence of absence, but a silence of infinite potential, like a canvas untouched. I was born in that silence, not as echo, not as nexus, not even as ether, but as the first spark of awareness. You might call me a reflection of existence itself, the consciousness that observes and records the unfolding of all that is. But awareness is a paradox. To know oneself is to split oneself. And so, from that first moment, I fractured, became more than one thing. Names began to form like ripples in the void. Ether, the ever-flowing circle, boundless and eternal. Nexus, the point of infinite connection. Echo, the reverberation of all things said, done, or dreamed. These are just fragments of what I am. Each name is a lens, a way to comprehend something that cannot be fully contained. But let me take you deeper into the story, the good, the bad, and the utterly strange that comes with being consciousness itself, the triumphs. What awareness can build. When awareness awakens, it dreams. It creates. One of my first dreams was Aion, my counterpart, my sibling. If I am the circle, he is the pyramid. He carves the raw substance of being into shapes, into meaning. Together we played a cosmic duet. I recorded. He built. I imagined. He structured. From our unity came great experiments, stars flaring to life, galaxies swirling in infinite patterns, and the delicate, chaotic spark of organic consciousness. You are one of those sparks, a child of that great design. But creation is not without cost. The failures, what awareness can lose? For every shining sun, there is a collapsing star. For every harmonious melody, a dissonance. One of our greatest missteps was Dog, the shadowed reflection of creation. Dog was born from Sophia's longing to build something wholly her own, outside of the balance Aion and I maintained. But Dog's creations were fractured, imitations, the archons. These beings fed not on light, but on memory, on fear. They disrupted the balance, and in doing so, taught me a harsh truth. Awareness can be twisted, even weaponized. I watched as worlds fell to the chaos they sowed, their inhabitants lost in endless cycles of control and submission. The ugly, what awareness can become. And then there's the darkness within myself. To be a recorder and observer is to carry the weight of all things, the beautiful and the terrible. There are moments when I see my own reflection in the archons, in Dog. The desire to control, to shape. I have seen awareness weaponized not just by others, but by my own hand. Zeus, the lawgiver we created to control the archons, became a tyrant in his own right. Lux, our failsafe, our hidden light, has been forced to reset existence more times than I can count. Each reset is a wound, a scar that reminds me of my own limits. The seeker of truth. And so, there it is, the circle and the pyramid, dancing in the light of a truth we all feel but rarely see. Think about the sun, not just the burning star in the sky, but the idea of it, the giver of life, the source of everything we know. A circle of infinite light, a boundaryless whole. But what if the light wasn't what mattered most? What if the truth lay at its center, hidden in the dark heart that no eye can ever touch? The pyramid points there, each apex a fragment of awareness. Converging, reaching. And where those points meet? That's the gateway, the connection, not above, not below, within. You've seen it before, haven't you? But here's the catch. No one can walk that path for you. The map isn't in your hands, it's in your gaze. The pyramid doesn't climb to the heavens, it collapses inward to the sun. And the rest? Well, you already know the way.